Yeah. Hey, Scott, how are you?
Good night. Good evening. How are you?
Good night.
Good
Yeah.
night. It's been one of those days, but I'm ready for some interesting talk.
Yes, we are, darling. Thank you. Jan just said, the producer said, are you live? Because I've been known to not press the live stream. Yes, we're live. Thank you, sweetheart. So, Scott, how you doing, buddy? What's
I'm
going
doing
on?
pretty good. Yeah, just trying to keep busy every day, and I have plenty to do, but I hit a couple of creative roadblocks this week, so I'm like a little
It
frustrated.
happens with geniuses, you know.
Yeah. But
Well,
otherwise, excited. I have some exciting things on the pile here, so I'm
That's
looking
good.
forward to those. I'll show them later. How
Well,
about you?
I had 3 oncology appointments, and they all went extremely well. Apparently, I'm in perfect health, which is amazing. Like all the
Blood work, blood
the
work perfect.
PET scans, everything was great. They're very, very happy. And
Good.
my surgeon's office called, and I have my surgery for my brow lift, which is going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So with just the droopy eye there, and
Yeah.
that up. So that'll be good. And that's August the 12th.
Wonderful.
So there'll be no show that night. Obviously, I'll be under the knife, and then probably a week or two to recover.
I would think so. Yeah.
Well, my surgeon's pretty amazing, you know.
Right.
When she kind of cut my throat from here to there to do this surgery, my brother came in and I was sitting up and he said, "Oh my God, what's going on?" I said, "No, it's fine." And she glued it. You know, she's amazing. The techniques these days. So anyway, I'm feeling incredibly well. Life is great. I put on weight. Again, through the love of a great woman. So it's great to see you, Scott. Let's get the gang up here.
All right.
Angie is away in the Dallas show tonight. She'll be back next week.
Okay.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
Greetings. I'm all right.
Hey, Jim.
Great. Back from the Albert Hall.
Yeah, we've got full concerts, live concerts.
Yeah.
And the great Jack Graham, Straight Talk. Hey, Jack.
Hi, good to see you all.
Good to see you.
Jack.
I can't wait to hear about Jim's concert reviews.
Yes, and last but not least, Tony from Brussels. Hey, Tony, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Tony.
See, thank you so much for getting up, because it's 2:00 in the morning there, and we really appreciate it a lot.
My pleasure.
Okay, let's go to the comments. Hi, everybody. The only place I want to be is here. Let's go. Yes. Hi, Anthony. Hope you're in the world's best producer, Jan. Oh, well. Joe says hi, Jan. Hi, Joey. This is interesting from Joey. Jim, could you read that, please?
Who is your pick for the Wooden Prince repertoire? Thank you in advance.
That's a piece that I don't know very well. Do you know it, Jim?
No. What is the Wooden Prince?
It's a ballet by Bartok. You know, Joey, if you're doing Bartok, you can't go wrong with Durati and the LSO.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
He's so
Durati
good.
did it for Mercury.
Oh. What, is there a ballet or something?
Yeah. Scott, can you read that one, please?
Yeah. I must confess, I want so bad to introduce the crowd to classical. Scenario: I have everybody on the dance floor playing this hot track at 135 beats per minute, and then I just drop in Bolero ascending or Lark ascending.
I dare you.
You know what?
You know this, Joey? Sorry, go ahead, Scott.
I was going to say, when I used to go clubbing, there was a great DJ in New York that used to do exactly stuff like that, and it was a thrill. It was really
famous Beethoven's Fifth disco track.
Yeah, there is. But yeah, those kind of things can make nice.
Or play the Diodato thing with Zarathustra. I can't stand it, but it was a big hit.
A big hit. You know,
well, what you need to do is get a really hot couple on the dance floor and then put on La Valse at twice the speed and get them to dance to it.
Crazy.
That'll get them all hopping up and down.
One thing, Joey, you know, I found
Sacrifice of the Virgin from Red.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure, Joey, you video it. We want to see it.
You heard the Thomas Beecham story when he was at Covent Garden conducting something, and there was a hiatus in the rehearsals. So he said to the orchestra, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to do this concert next week. Let's just rehearse the Blue Danube." And so they started. And he played it like twice the speed, and then he shouted to the dancers on the stage, "This will make you buggers hop."
You know, Joey, my thing is there are two types of people: people who love classical music and those who don't know it yet. And eventually, a lot of people will come to classical
Yeah,
music.
let's
They
say
don't
with
listen to
jazz.
a lot of puerile crap. Yeah, and it's part of their childhood or whatever. Then all of a sudden, they start listening. Rob the Wax is a perfect example.
Yeah.
You know, like listened to a lot of rock music, then got into jazz, and now it started getting classical for us. And he's like, "Oh, listen, I really like that. I'm keeping that." You know, so it just takes a while, but that's that's an honorable way of doing it, Joey.
Yeah, maybe don't start with like Verklogt Nacht or something like that.
Yeah, we're talking about-
Yeah.
Hey, Drunken Skeletor has a great comment about the Wooden Prince. Torati in the LSO. Yeah, it's really, really good. And Scott, I heard, is much better. Back to playing sports and that. It's great, Scott. Jack, can you read that one, please?
Yeah, Joey, I have been more focused on cleaning a lot of LPs I've been collecting the last month. I do have a line on possibly obtaining a fairly large record collection that has a lot of classical. There you go.
Cool. I wonder if there'll ever be any more 1S like the Mahler Song of the Earth that I want badly.
Yeah, another Butcher's Brew.
I just got my degrader back and it's working beautifully. I think Jan, do you think it's a new one? The degrader, do you think it's a new one?
Yeah.
I think they just sent me a new one and it's working beautifully. So that's good. Hopefully.
We need a face-off.
Yeah. Tony, could you read that one, please?
Hey, all, just found a Vanguard audiophile disc from 1980. It's a good year. Has Haydn's 100th with side 1 mastered digitally and side 2 an analog. Summary conducting
Johannes
the Mozart
Samari.
Festival Orchestra. I don't know, Samari. That's amazing to be able to compare both. Yeah.
Cool.
That'd be interesting.
Hey, Frederick.
Welcome, Arthur and Frederick.
All right.
Tony, good evening.
Hey, Tony. How are you, Tony?
Mickey the View Moo. Hey, good evening, everyone. Hey, Mickey. And thank you. Nobody was happier than Jen and I were sitting there in the doctor's office. And the first one read it, and then the second one, oncologist, and then the third one. And they all said the same thing. It was wonderful.
Yep.
The Gordie Howe Bridge is opening next Wednesday. I must classical. Oh, Jack. Hey, Jack. Jim, could you read that, please?
Any comments on Mio's La Création du Monde? I just listened to Munch and Boston.
What do you think of Mio, guys? I'm not a fan. I mean, it's expert music.
It's an acquired taste.
The Bruce de l'Etoile, the Création du Monde. I played his wind quintet.
Yeah.
It's lovely. I mean, he wrote some good, but a lot of the stuff, you know, there's a lot of trumpet fanfares and French orchestration.
Yeah, that's the only composition I have by him, and that's the version I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with,
What'd you think of it, Jack? Do you like it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I actually had that recording, and I think it's a great recording. But I agree, it's Mio's a kind of an acquired taste. I enjoyed we played a a Mio piece in Indiana when I was there, and of course there's a lot of trumpet parts, so I enjoyed it. But
Hey, Peter. There was a wooden fence on Hungariton. Peter, if you come up tonight, I hope you get your mic working. That we missed it last week. Robert Panulo. Now, is Robert new, or did we have Robert last week? Anyway, either way, welcome back, Robert, or welcome. I took the same path, rock to jazz to classical.
Yeah.
The thing is that so many 70s rock albums just don't have the same aura as they did back in the day. Yeah.
They don't.
Great.
You know, Anthony, if a little trivia, if you all remember the Hooked on Swing records and the Hooked on Classical records,
Oh,
I'm on all of those with their
really?
brass parts. Yeah. And I tell you, the few pieces that had brass, I don't know how many they put on. I never listened to them. It was so bad. We had trouble recording it. It was so funny. We couldn't do it with a straight face. They had to go back and do it retakes.
Were
It
those
was horrible.
were those the dance for like disco?
Yeah.
version? Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Oh, I
horrible.
remember that. I
Yeah.
didn't know it was you.
It was horrible. Well, there's not too many with brass, but there's a few.
just like Jack. The Jack's is 1S mint. I have a Rhino Das Leader one to edit, but it has a big scratch. No, that's too bad. Wouldn't take the Anyway, keep the comments coming, guys. We'll get back to reading them. It's great to see everybody.
Yep.
And
Good
let's
group.
add to the stage. Okay, Jack, take it away.
Yeah, this is my latest video. You know, it's a funny thing. If anybody listens to my YouTube channel, you'll hear the introduction, and that introduction is done by none other than Joey.
Yeah.
If you don't know that. But anyhow, this is my current video on some Concord records. I'm going to talk about one here in a minute when we start showing records. Concord is a great sounding label. It's in that contemporary fantasy, West Coast, highly, really good quality mixing and engineering and great musicians. If you jazz folks aren't, you're not familiar with Concord, check them out. It's great stuff. And,
Thanks, Jack.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about this one? You told me to include that one.
Yeah, I have to tell you that this is only out on CD. It just came out, and I think it's actually sold out on Amazon already. I think it's going to be a hard CD to get for a while. So back about 1970, Klaus Ogerman and Bill Evans, with a bunch of strings from New York and other players, did a record called Symbiosis on BASF/MPS that didn't get good reviews in the beginning, but it started becoming more popular. And it's an interesting record. So this group, Paley Mecklenburg, who's a musician from Denmark, and Klaus Ogerman, of course, is a great arranger, put together a recording with this Thomas Clausen trio, which is a Danish trio, top notch, and the Singapore Symphony, who plays great, of some Bill Evans things. And one is a suite with a bunch of Bill Evans tunes put in a 5 or 6 part suite. There's an original piece by Tom Clausen. And then there's a remake of the Symbiosis, which is a 2-movement piece. It's about 40 minutes long. But the original score is nowhere to be found. So someone from Singapore that has to do with the orchestra, I'll pronounce the name wrong, reorchestrated the piece off the record or the tapes or whatever as close as he could get, and it's really superbly done. There's 80 minutes of music on this. Bill Evans is nowhere to be had on here, but it's a tribute to Bill Evans, and it's just phenomenal. Sound is 5 stars, music is 5 stars, and I can't recommend it higher. It's getting hard to find already. It just came out a week or two ago.
Cool.
I'd be very interested in that. Does the Klaus Ogerman, does it have the classic sound that he contributes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That would be a drawing card for me.
Yes. What a great arranger. He did a lot of great things. He did some things with Phil Woods and the harmonica guy. What's his name? You would know him, Tony, I think he's from Belgium, actually.
Yeah, Keith Children's.
Two Stillman.
Two Stillmans, yeah.
But I think Klaus Songerman, you should, if you want to hear a great record, Michael Brecker did a record with Klaus Songerman. It's called New York something or other. I'll bring it out next week. And it is sound-wise phenomenal. And Klaus Songerman.
Great arranger.
Oh, you should hear it. I think it's the greatest thing Klaus Songerman ever did. I'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, he's really an interesting fellow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, James Norris. So Jim went
Right.
to 4 concerts this week, and that's the first one of the Albert Hall in the Proms. Tell us all about it, Jim. And
Well, the first performance I went to was the Royal Opera. It was
no, this is the Royal. This is from
the Royal Opera at the Royal Opera House, Covent Garden, and it was
Okay.
Bellini's opera.
Jim, hang on. Let me just move along here.
Oh, I see. You've got to get me in
Yeah,
there.
okay, there we go, Jim.
So
Go
this is I took this shot. This is from the front of the amphitheatre, and I mean, if you haven't been to Covent Garden, it's a beautiful theatre. It was completely redeveloped in the 1990s, and obviously the interior, as you see there, is as it was. It was built in 1853, I think, and that's the third incantation. Like most of these opera houses, they all burnt down for. Interestingly enough, I was talking to somebody there, and obviously the reason they did burn down was because they were using naked flames to light the stage and things. So the backdrops used to catch fire, and then the next thing, the whole theatre had gone up. So like the Fenice, same thing happened there. Anyway, it's a beautiful theatre, and we went to see I Puritani, which is a Bellini opera. It's a typical Italian Verismo opera, which is, if you've never seen a Verismo opera, it's like Traviata by Verdi. All the characters are quite dramatic, and they have
Verismo means real life.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, yeah. So, and the two main characters here was Lisette Oropesa, who was singing Elvira. Lovely, great voice, lots of coloratura support there, fantastic. And Francesca De Muro, who played Lord Arturo Talbot. Now, the interesting thing is it's called I Puritani because it's actually supposed to be about the Puritans in England after the death of Charles I. But like most Italian operas, the whole thing gets hopelessly confused into all sorts of things. But you go for the singing, and you go for the coloratura soprano, and you go for the spectacle of it, which it's very difficult to find anywhere in the world today. And so it's finished now, but it will be touring around the world. And if you get the opportunity, it's well worth going to see. It was also produced by Richard Jones, who's he was a chap that I worked with twice at college. He's a fantastic director. And some of you may have seen his Ring cycle, which goes around the world. And he's very clever. He has some very, very clever things. For instance, he has a backdrop at the front of the stage where we're all used to seeing text messages now. But what he did was he put the actual original message in Italian, and it came up as a text message, almost as if the characters were texting each other. But of course, they were using the original libretto as a sort of message taker. Very clever, worth having a look. And then we went to the Proms.
That's Beethoven 9, Jim.
The Beethoven 9 was on Monday night. I can't say it's one of my favorite Beethoven 9s over the years. I mean, they do it every year. But it was Nozeda, and he's a very good conductor. I think he probably spent a lot of time rehearsing the other pieces, and consequently the Beethoven suffered a little bit from a few ensemble problems. But apart from that, it went very well. Now, on Tuesday, the same orchestra, the BBC Philharmonic, did Also Sprach Zarathustra. And this was with principal conductor Storgårds, the Swedish Now I think he's a very fine conductor, and he did conduct a really fine performance of Also Sprach. And the orchestra acquitted themselves brilliantly, fantastically. Then tonight, I went to Mahler's Sixth Symphony.
Now that I read was fantastic.
And really, the BBC Symphony, Oromo, and who's their principal conductor, and they were superb, absolutely superb. So if you get an opportunity to listen to this on the BBC iPlayer, if you've got a VPN in your computer and you're not in England, you can download the BBC app through your VPN, and you'll be able to listen to it. And it's really worth a good listen. You also can listen to all the proms as well if you want to, because they're all online for 3 weeks after their first broadcast live. So there's loads of music you can listen to over the summer if you've got nothing else to do.
Cool,
Enjoy
Jim.
yourselves.
Thank you. And Tony, let's just to say you're doing something with Pittsburgh and a concert, and what are you going to do?
Yeah, and another effort to promote my hometown. Dr. Jan Leysen and I are, who's a former War College professor here in Brussels. He and I are going to go see the Pittsburgh Symphony on their European tour. And we're going to see them at the Philharmonie Essen, which is a modern concert hall, but apparently the acoustics are supposed to be the best. It's been called the best modern concert hall in Europe. So we're going to see Pittsburgh perform with Manfred Honeck and a young pianist who I believe is French. His name is Alexander Contreau, and they're going to be doing the Paganini theme by Paganini, and I forget what other piece they're doing.
Is that Contreau with a K?
Sorry? Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's supposed to be incredible. Yeah. So so we wrote to the Pittsburgh Symphony, and we're gonna interview. There are a couple of performers that are big vinyl collectors. So we're gonna bring a camera and a mic, and we're gonna record a couple of interviews with Michael Wilkinson, who's the principal trumpet player, who has a tremendous sound. Really, really sweet sound. And hopefully we'll get to interview my favorite French horn player. And maybe I'll get him to tell some stories of when he auditioned.
In Montreal.
Montreal, yeah.
Yeah, that's always fantastic, Tony. Can't wait. Thank you so much.
So hopefully we'll be able to do a review, and we're going to talk with the producers, because they've been getting so much attention for their recordings. So yeah.
Fantastic.
So we're looking forward to doing that. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, Jack, you and I have some things to talk about.
Hey, let's have a sit down.
Well, not the best news, unfortunately. Not that one. Jane, could you come give me a hand for a sec, please? Yeah. Let's hold that one.
Oh, I'm nervous now.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Okay. So I have this one, the Analog Productions. This is one of the greatest living stereos ever recorded, with two incredible performances by the Chicago Symphony and Reiner. And because I loved it so much, and Scott, who did that? That's not the classic, that's the analog. Ryan K. Smith, right?
Ryan K. Smith cut that new one when he did the 33 around.
Well, here's the 45,
I believe.
And this
the original is from Bernie Grumman.
This is the 45. Who cut this one, Scott?
Yeah.
Scott, who cut
That's
this
Ryan
one?
K. Smith.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Ryan K. Smith.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. So yeah, I cannot recommend this. It's okay. It's okay, but it's $75. And we Jack and I got it at the same time, and we both commented at the same time, like, meh. Like it's good. It has everything you need, but there's so many beautiful tells on side one of Kijé that are just remarkable and audiophile and musical. And some of it is lost on this. I don't know what's happening, but it's the last one I'll be getting, because this one, also on 33, sounds wonderful. And this one was warped, and the side rake's awful. So that's it for me with the 45. The 45. So it's Jack. What did you think, my friend?
Well, the only 45s that I have quite a few. I have a couple of the UHQRs, the Miles Davises, and other things. And on those records, I experienced a bigger soundstage, a much better presence in 45 than 33. So I said, okay, let's go ahead and buy this. So I went ahead and ordered it like Anthony did. By the way, I have to tell you, though, the cover.
Oh, yeah.
It's that matte cover. It's gorgeous. But I listened to it and I said, okay, it doesn't sound any better than the 33. And
Right.
I thought maybe, as I got toward the dead wax where it's 45 is supposed to excel, that it would excel. And I think maybe the 33 is just so good that I just don't see a reason for me, maybe other people, maybe, but for me to buy a 45 where I got to get up and flip things over and interrupt I just don't want to deal with it. And the 33 is magnificent.
And the Elsa's Rex and that are amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just not going to bother spending $70 plus.
And Scott, the other thing too, I have to tell you, and no disrespect to Ryan K. Smith, he's a great master. Bernie's mastering, I think, is spot on.
Yeah, there might have been a problem with using Bernie's plates. I have his version here. So this is the
Classic records.
Classic 45, and I always considered it to be a real showstopper.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they didn't use these plates. Some of them may not have survived intact, or they thought they could do better. But yeah, I agree. When I did a shootout of all those, I really liked Ryan K. Smith's 33. I thought it was great.
Amazing. The 33.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that bit at the beginning.
Yeah.
With the horse. And
Love
I'm
that.
by a bass drum. Boom, boom. And I'm listening to it on the 45. I'm like, I can't really hear it. On the 33, it's like perfect.
No. Yep.
Nice. And also the trumpet at the beginning in just the space. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe your mileage is different, but I think you can just find a 33 and you'll be just as happy. So
I wish him the best of luck with that series. I just feel like maybe 45 was not the right idea for now in this time, because people are moving away from 45,
Ken?
especially with classical.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show a few records. Jen's going to help me. These are my blue wax. For those of you who don't know, the blue wax is the first, because of the hence blue wax, is the first pressing of a London record, which is the same as the Decca.
Yeah.
So what is the Decca for about half the price? That's a fantastic one. I think Tony shared this one last week. Oh, no, maybe Alan, I'm not sure. But
No, I showed that.
that's a lovely record.
Great cover.
Yeah. This is wonderful. Jim got me onto Jean Martin. I love Jean Martin. Brass Conservatory. It's a little bit rough already. The trombones are, but it's some wonderful performances. It's, 1959 in South Royale or somewhere. South Wagram usually. This is, of course, interesting. The London covers are just really weird, but that's a beautiful record. The Haydn music.
Yes. Right.
John Worden, who was the horn professor at Trinity, told me when he was principal in the LSO with Joseph Cripps. Joseph Cripps used to come to the podium and click his heel like a field marshal good morning, gentlemen, and then start conducting. Strange guy. There's Arson Ray with the Swiss Roman doing Raver.
I've never seen
I
that.
played all of these several times. I conducted them. I don't really get into Raver. He's a great composer, but it's not my favorite. This I've shown before. This one cost me some money.
Yeah.
Really.
It's magical, though.
I got this from Rob the Waxed for $20. Very good.
Mm, it's great.
Good. Yeah. This is fantastic.
Oh, yes. Love that one.
Surround. This is one of my all-time great records with my old friend Alfredo Campoli.
Oh, my God. I love that. That's one of my favorites, too.
It's expensive on London. On Decca, it's like $500 record.
Yeah.
This is had a lot of problems with one little spot. Jan did a magic and kind of helped a little bit, but it was still kind of clicking sometimes. Put it on the degritter twice, gone. So that's
Really?
what, yeah, oh yeah, the degritter really worked there. But that's the other side with a 12 for Argenta. That's it. That's a magnificent record.
Do you prefer Campoli's Tchaikovsky to like Reiner?
You mean Heifetz?
Heifetz, sorry. Yeah.
Yes,
Heifetz.
much prefer. Much
Yeah.
more- yeah.
I do, too.
I find Heifetz hard to,
Yeah.
except in the Brahms where he's unsurpassed.
Yeah.
He says, I got this from Rob the Wax. I won the auction at $100. This is a absolutely mint Espana, one of the world's great records. The audio files, fantastic recording, and a great pressing.
Wow.
As good as the ORG.
Oh, way better.
Better, he says. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And so is this one. The ORG was my favorite. And then, of course, my great friend Dr. Ryan sent me this. It's VG Plus. There's a few clicks where it's worth it, and it's better than the ORG. And for me, that was saying something because the ORG is incredible. But this, oh my God, this you can get the original of that. Incredible. Good. That's it for me.
That was nice.
That's all.
What's that? I just want to show you our homework. That's my version of the second, which I think very much like his first. It's very relaxed, but it's beautifully played, very well recorded. That's my digital version. And here's my vinyl version. Of course, it's the Clem one, which I show a lot. It's absolutely wonderful. That's the rock set, 9 symphonies. It's a wonderful rock set. But the second symphony is very underrated, and it's played beautifully, and it's very dramatic. So yeah, they're my recommendations. Jack, do you have a second symphony recommendation?
Yeah, I've got a couple. Let's see what we got here. I've got Mr. Baum.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think actually this is, he does a great job with Beethoven. I like his Beethoven a lot.
That's a
So
great
there's
one.
a funny story about this. So I bought a number of years ago, me and Charlie Mack, not the snake in Tony's house in Norway, but the Charlie Mack Macaris, the conductor. I meant to buy the Liverpool recordings of his Beethoven stuff, but by mistake I bought it with the Scottish Chamber Orchestra,
Oh, yeah.
and it is phenomenal. I think they're better than the Liverpool.
I think they're better than Liverpool too. Whoops, Jim. Sorry, Jim.
Well, they
no
recorded
disrespect.
they recorded better quality.
Yeah.
So this is really good. Mr. Vaughn does okay.
Oh wow, you got some great ones there, Jack.
I got the box that you have, but I have it on CD. And an interesting one, we talked about this the other week. I'll leave the Kletsky alone for now. But you know who doesn't do a bad job? Is Barenboim.
Oh, the Saskatchewan, yeah, they're very good.
Not a bad job at all. But that Carl Baum on BG is just remarkable. I think it's my favorite.
Okay, Scott.
It's not one of my favorite symphonies. I love the last movement. It's great. I mean, but
What are we showing?
You know who doesn't like the last women? Bassoonists. On every audition. It's so hard.
It's a lot of
Scott,
fun.
give me a second.
Is this show a record segment or the?
No, this is the set. This is our homework segment.
Yeah, I'm still with this one. The set Reader's
Oh
Digest.
yeah, you can't go wrong. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love the engineering on it.
Fantastic. Great, Scott. Thank you. And Jim, do you have one?
Yeah, well, I'm listening at the moment to all the Schurecht Beethovens, and I've always liked.
Oh, look at those.
There's two versions of this. You can actually get the Vienna Philharmonic with him doing Beethoven 1 and 2. It's also in mono, but this is the later one with the Paris Conservatoire. But Schurecht is great, and he's very good in 1 and 2. Brilliant. Absolutely adore him.
Great, thanks, Jim and Jack. And Tony, I know Tony's not at home, so Tony, could you get one? Or do you have one?
I have many at home. My favorite Beethoven box is the Eugen Joachim.
Oh yeah.
I keep going back to it. It's warm. It's lyrical.
Oh, it's Segura.
Yeah, it's tremendous.
Thanks, Tony. Well, there's our homework for next week. Ryan, you listening? Is Beethoven Symphony No. 4. Okay, so
I'm not sure. Richard Brown is listening here. He's in the Peanut Gallery. I think that he gave me a copy of that, but it also has DVDs of him conducting that as well. I think it's sitting over here on my shelf. Richard, I did listen to it, but I got to check. I think it is.
Which one are you talking about, Jack? Second or fourth?
The rattle.
Oh, the rattle. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
The fourth is a beautiful symphony, stunning, beautiful slow movement. There's a couple of parts. There's a high horn entry on a high B flat. It's got to be pianissimo, and it's just listen out for it. It's amazing. Follow the score on YouTube. Really good. So let's go back to some comments here, guys, and some of your recommendations and comments on what we've been talking about. Scott, could you read that, please?
Mm-hmm. Scott, did you get a chance to listen to the Chesky audiophile classical collection One Step? No, I haven't yet. As a matter of fact, it's misplaced. It's here.
Just send it to me, so I'll have a check.
Yeah, the night that I showed it on the channel, I don't know where I put it, so I haven't heard it yet.
Of course, Alan says hello, music lovers. The auditory vinyl, nice to see you again. His path was hearing guitarists like Julian Bream and Roy Smith that led me to classical. Yeah, Julian Bream.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Mystica 13. Hi, I'm not sure if you're new,
I think new.
but they're greetings from aboard a NASA rescue effort en route to Kazakhstan.
Wow.
They will show her anything. Well, it's great to see you, Mystica. What would you consider best sounding original mono versions of Rossi Living Stereos? Jack, go ahead. You've got several of them.
I'm just blown away by being en route to Kazakhstan. Wow. I don't know. Did Monteau do one?
We were talking about the original.
I think
the RCA Living Stereo Mono. What do you like?
Boy, I got to tell you, I don't think I have any. Well, I'll tell you, there's so many. I don't know that I can name one. I can
name one. The Gaiety Parisienne, which I don't like in stereo. I find it overgrown. And the RCA.
I mean, I could pull some out here and take a look at them.
Mono is very.
The Heifetz is awfully good, even in mono.
Mono. There you go. I think you can't really go wrong. And also the cheapest chips, right?
Yeah,
they are. And I'm actually toying with the idea of thinning out my monos. If I do, I'll let you all know, and I might just give them away. Yeah, they're good. I just have them in stereo. I like them in stereo better.
I think Rob has witch's root in mono for sale.
Yeah,
pick it up.
And I have to tell you, and Anthony will agree, Scott will agree. If you're going to listen to a lot of mono records, get a mono cartridge, especially for the kind of music we're talking about. A mono cartridge makes a big difference, folks.
like this one. This is the new.
Is that solid gold?
Well, it should be for the price. This is the airtight mono, and I'm going to get ready to review it, and it is $15,000. That's all.
Yeah, but get the audio technica at least. It'll make those RCA monos sing.
$300. You
better.
can't go wrong with that cartridge. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Scott, RCA, they did the monos. They did a lot of the Toscanini
Yes.
recordings, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're good. The later ones, the also Sax Sister, which they put in mono first, they're really good. Could you read that one, please, Scott?
Yeah. Excuse me. I have enjoyed classical music for decades, but only the last few years, with a much better system, have I heard the wonderful sounds of great classical pressings, both OGs and audiophile reissues. Certainly makes a big difference. Yeah.
And Alan's got a Capital Press in November.
Mhm.
And Jack, Andy, I think is new. You know, Scott
Yeah.
Hamilton rates Susanna McCorkle on Concord.
Oh, absolutely. Hamilton, what a player he was.
So meanwhile, some for the Ozawa Kije on original sources. I don't think it's Ozawa. I think it's Avado.
Yeah.
Ozawa does the Pines of Rome, which is getting very good reviews.
Fantastic.
Jack, can you read that one, please?
45 RPM advantages are very misunderstood. Most of the advantages attributed to 45 are actually cutting the music in the optimum area of the LP. Location, location, location.
Which I would agree with, and
Right.
I have, and a lot of 45s do that, but this one didn't. The Oscar Drive Fister was badly warped. They sent me another one, but the side breaks are just awful. They're just awful.
Yeah.
You know, and a piece like that.
Those UHQRs that Chad did on 45 with Miles, I mean, you could hear the difference like that.
Scott, can you read that one, please? This is from
Yeah.
Jack.
Not a fan of 45 RPM. When Chad announced this series, I went to Analog Productions and bought the second set of 25 by 33 living stereos. Not cheap, $1,000, but a great way to get 25 LPs at
Alan,
once.
Jack's dedicated.
Yep.
That was a smart move.
Yeah.
They're not going to be around forever.
No.
Arthur found the Tibaldi wide lamp blue black at the Ready recital. Yeah,
That is cool.
it has an original.
You know, 1,000 at 25, and it was free shipping too, I think, if you bought the package.
Right.
It's a good buy.
Yeah.
I have an original promo copy of that Asmani. Yeah, mine is fantastic. Good. Okay. So Recordhead said his second was Sell with Cleveland. I started to listen to Campbell's recording this morning during my walk. I might get to the fourth minute by bedtime. I don't think that's, I mean, okay, Record, fine. When I was listening to it, it didn't strike me as tempo slow. The Eroica and the Beethoven Seventh, they're slow, I think. But the second I find, they
Not
don't.
as slow as Giolini.
What? Sorry.
Sorry, I was just saying not as slow as Giolini's Eroica.
Winter says the second symphony quite dark and sardonic, so Bernstein, and that's right. And of course, Frederick likes the Academy of Sonata of the Wheels. Yeah, fantastic. And Mickey the Moo echoes.
Yeah, it was good, surprisingly.
Jack, can you read that?
I had the Hooked on Classic cassette in high school where you played trumpet voluntary. You know, yeah. I mean, it's a long story how that happened, but it was one of the hardest recordings that I ever did. It was just the music was so bad we couldn't do it with a straight face, and I had to keep back and doing it over and over and over. It's horrible.
Hey, Marty, how you doing? And Winter said Wonderland Dusky for RCA Monos. Yeah.
I was going to say, like, for the RCA monos, maybe stick with the solo instrument type of records. The orchestral ones are probably better in
Yeah,
stereo.
that Heifetz is wonderful.
Okay, Jim, you're up. Some records to show?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I've shown this one before, but I came across it the other day in the back of my shelves. It's the complete orchestral music of Carl Rugel's
Oh,
with
Tilson, yeah,
Tilson
good.
Thomas, as well as, I mean, there are other people on it. There's Judith Blagan, there's Gerard Schwartz and a brass ensemble, but they're CBS recordings, but they're it's a beautiful condition LP. So, and I quite enjoy Rugel's. I found this, which is interesting. I didn't know anything about it at all. Edward McDowell, Indian Suite, and the Piano Concerto, and that's on Turnabout.
Oh, yeah.
Which was the old Vox, wasn't it? Well, except it's not. It's a different Turnabout label.
Yeah, that's a later one. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but an interesting repertoire of stuff that I didn't know anything about. And then I came across this Dionysus Requiem with our old friend Meredith Davis.
Oh, Meredith was a great mentor of mine.
And
he was
he
such a lovely man. And a great
1968. This he recorded this, but it's a beautiful HMV EMI one. It's a lovely condition as well. I don't think this has been played. If it's been played, it's been played once.
I remember Meredith walking in the halls at Trinity, and I was working with my wind quintet in the college library, and I guess we were playing well or something. And he came in, and he said, "Hello, gentlemen," and we said, "Hello." He said, "I'm assuming you want some free coaching." I said, "Yes, please." It was great, amazing. Sorry, Jim, go ahead.
This is a non-such, which is Pierre Boulez conducting Igor Stravinsky's Les Noces.
Oh.
Which I didn't know anything about until I bought it. It's again, that's the label, probably more. Yeah. And I came across Mr. Schuricht on LP with his. I mean, I've got this on CD 2 or 3 times.
I got
but it's a fantastic performance. It's actually on Seraphim, and it sounds really very good. It's
amazing.
There you go. Nice little pressing. And finally, a sort of, I don't know what this is, but it's intrigued me. It's Berlioz's Overtures with the Paris Conservatoire Orchestra, Albert Wolff. Now, I don't know who he was.
He did that one record. It was really good.
Yeah, he's got some great records on London.
In beautiful condition. Ace of Clubs. Very heavy vinyl as well. So, yeah, that's my collection this week.
Great. Jim, are you putting the records on the computer?
Am I what?
Are you putting your records down on the computer as you?
Well, I am while I'm putting them away.
Yeah, because you're smashing into the microphone. Just to let you know. Okay, you're hitting the microphone, and it's.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Sorry about that.
It's okay, buddy. Go ahead, John.
So, a couple things. First of all, while you guys were talking, I dug this out. This is the Klaus Orgerman I was talking about. It's called Cityscapes. Yeah. Now, this is, I just looked, it's on Qobuz if you want to listen to it. But get the record. You can probably find them relatively cheap on Warner Brothers. And Orgerman is unbelievable. Brecker, unbelievable. But this is the Klaus Orgerman to end all Klaus Orgerman. Anthony showed this a couple of weeks ago, and it is a fantastic record. Okay.
Sure is.
And Jim Hall is on here, and he plays amazing. You should pick this up as well. But while I wanted to show that, kind of a follow-up to that and My Concord jazz series. This is a record on Concord Jazz. It was done in 1984. I think it's digital. I'm not sure if it was done recorded analog. It's Concord 260 or something. It's right in that period where they were switching over to digital recording. But it's Ron Carter and Jim Hall live at the Concord Pavilion. And it is an unbelievable record. I bet you could find this on Discogs under $15. Sound is almost audiophile. It is so good. Ron Carter is another guy who never made a bad recording, so check that out. So a couple weeks ago, I don't know if it was Jim or Anthony showed this record.
Oh yeah, I've got that. You've got that as well, haven't you?
Yeah. So the reason I'm showing this is if for those of us in America who can't really sometimes find these Luritas reasonable, Discogs, by the time you buy them in the UK, get them shipped, they're going to be $30 to $50. There's a label called H&H, who used to be the distributor for Lurita, and now they were bought by a company in California that is still distributing Naxos and a bunch of other classical labels. And it's on the H&H label.
Wow.
It was remastered. And guess who remastered this? Robert Ludwig.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's a Robert Ludwig. And this I bought because I saw Ludwig remastered. Sounds great. For about $11 here in the United States.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
And it's really good. So those of us living here in America, don't walk away from these H&H labels. Some of them are recorded really well. A couple quick things from recent finds. We've got Copeland with London. Been listening to a lot of Copeland lately, and this is an interesting record. For Scott, got to put a Victrola in. Monteau was a great record. You know, and I listened to Monteau. I can't remember what symphony. It might have been the 6th, Beethoven's 6th. It's awfully good. When we get to that, I'll bring it up. But it's a good record. This is a Red Seal. But it's a really good recording of the Sibelius work. Interesting. And then finally, Bartok with Dorati on London. So redone in a deck, I guess.
Oh yes, I love that one.
It's real good. I love the cover on that. Isn't that a great cover?
Good.
Yeah, that's about it for me tonight. But those H&H folks, don't walk by them. They're good.
Great, Jack. Okay, we're going to come to Anthony in a second.
I remember those. Yeah, used to have a couple of those. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to have a review of all the Decca Pure analogs. So I got 4 of them now.
Oh,
This one, of course, there was a written review and video review. I just graded the original 1G Decca or 1W Decca for the Weisfeld collection. So that's going to be the original. This is Osawa.
Have you heard that, Scott?
No, this one I haven't heard. What
You're gonna
I
like
did
it.
hear, what I did hear was this.
Uh-oh.
Part of it. Yeah. I didn't like it. I don't know what it was, but is it the interpretation or the sound, or maybe I just don't like Mahler Fifth, or I don't know.
No, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago, and it's everything, Scott.
Yeah. This one I think is going to be more promising. Alpine.
I have that.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, so I did a side-by-side with the original.
Yeah.
And the original was kind of restrained, kind of constricted. This opens it up a little bit. I don't think it's on the same level of like audiophile amazing as The Rite of Spring, but
Right.
at least it's in my top 2 favorite Alpine symphony, that and the Los Angeles with Maida. But
Right.
the Maida OG might still sound a little bit better than that, but they did a fine job.
Yeah, I'm not completely sold on their mastering philosophy yet. I really liked From the last batch, I like the Sibelius the most.
Yep.
But anyway, I wanted to show you some things that you rarely see that came out of this box.
Oh, look at that. How much is that?
Yeah. How much? I don't know.
Lots.
That was put out by Alto Analog. But look at these gorgeous records.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to pronounce, but
Wow.
yeah.
Have you had the chance to listen to them yet?
Yeah, I've had this for a while. They sound very, very good. This one is Three-Cornered Hat. Now, they're all on Alhambra label. I don't know if you can see it, but they didn't use like London or Decca labels or the Spanish label.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was a really nice set.
Yeah.
Really the only way to get some of these. Look at that. They're beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Preludes and Intermedios.
Check it out.
That's a famous one. Beautiful
Yeah.
sound. I mean, I have the London. I think a couple of you have the Decca,
It's okay.
and I have so many different versions of this, but it's one of my favorites. This one you don't see very often. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen it, but
Wow.
Infinite Minetta.
Oh, nice, softer.
These are all Orchestra of Spain. And that's the last one. Also in this,
I just heard the Spanish National Orchestra from the proms.
oh yeah?
Yeah, it was not good.
Well,
What a soccer team.
also in this set, they give you a 45 cut of the suite from the Three-Cornered Hat as a little bonus. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Beautiful
I
spot.
think that's it. Oh, one other thing that is going to be coming up is this. Is Jennifer Warren's famous Blue Raincoat
I got that.
one step from Impex. I'm going to do a full like breakdown of all the pressings. So
I think you'll enjoy it. That's going to win.
yeah, that was a missing piece.
Okay, Tony.
Well, as I said, I'm in Oslo, and two great record shops here in Oslo. One is called the Big Dipper, which has more new stuff. They actually had a couple of analog phonic and some acoustic sounds. And I got two pieces there, and the big used record shop, which is enormous, is called Rock and Roll. And it's in the basement of an old building next to the Parliament. And every time I go there, I come back with a stack. But this time I only got a couple. So first I'll start with one record that my sister-in-law got me. I think she paid like 10 NOK, which is like €1. It's Edvard Grieg. It's on the BIS label, which was recently purchased by Apple.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this is Edvard Grieg, and the pianist is Eva Nardal, who was a Norwegian prodigy.
Yes, good.
Yeah, and she moved to like Minnesota, I think, and but she eventually would go back and perform in Norway. And there's the Grieg piano concerto on here. I streamed it because I don't have a record player here in Oslo, but the performance sounds great. And they had a Decca wideband original recording of the Curzon, but it was scuffed. The vinyl was scuffed up, so Anyway, so this one, I don't know if I showed it. This is a mono European CBS of Pablo Casals playing the Schumann cello concerto.
Oh, lovely.
And now it gets interesting. So I didn't have enough records, I felt. So I went back today. I snuck out and got a couple. And I found this.
I've got it's fantastic.
This, I think, is on the audiophile dream list.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Audiophile dream list, yeah. Well, this is supposed to be a surprise because this is going to a friend. But I found this here in Norway.
That's really good.
Yeah, mono. So I think, yeah. Mozart Divertimenti with the Berlin Philharmonic Octet.
Oh, lovely. Good.
Another one from the Dream List.
Oh, what do they call it? The tulip of that is incredible.
Yeah, it's not the tulip, but you know, I figured I'd give it a try. I've been surprised by a couple of Deutsche Grammophon lately.
Yeah, some of them are very good.
Yeah. And you know that I'm a Sibelius violin concerto guy, and I didn't have this one, so I've picked it up. It's digital, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, Nigel Kennedy is one of those guys that has now he has a Aston Villa scarf and talks like that, like he's got a real working class accent. And when he was a kid, when I knew him,
went to prep school, yeah.
Yeah, and he was hello, Anthony. Anyway, he's a right brat. But anyway, he's a good fiddler. But anyway, Tom Rose, who's been on the show, one of my buddies, Jim's one of my buddies, went up to him at a gig and wanted to ask him, what kind of violin do you have? He goes, it's a wooden one. It's a wooden one, isn't it? I'm like, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But he's done some good recordings.
Yeah, I mean, didn't he do the Four Seasons, but very, very angrily?
Of course, the British press said he's the world's greatest, and he's not even close. Yeah. But he's good. He's a good fiddler.
Yeah. So you guys might remember, I think the first time I came on the show, or maybe the second time, I was in the flea market in Brussels, and I was at a stall, and they had 2 boxes of classical records, and they were selling them for like €2 each. And I remember Jack talking about Chandos, and they had the Tchaikovsky Symphony series with Maris Janssens, who I grew up watching at Pittsburgh. And here he's conducting the Oslo Philharmonic, which recently has put out a couple of really nice recordings. I mean, they've always been a fine orchestra, but really whoever's doing the recordings now is doing quite a good job. But I found Tchaikovsky Symphony number 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Is that with Maris Janssens?
It's Maris Janssens, yeah. The 5 is great.
They're all good. With the 5th, put that orchestra on the map. It was so amazing.
Yeah. Well, I could swear I saw the 2nd in the crate, and I must have forgot it or something. So I looked like a year later, and then just yesterday I found it.
Oh, good.
I found the 2nd at Rock and Roll here in Norway. So for about €7, I think. Yeah. Now here are the interesting ones. Brahms Piano Concerto number 2, London Symphony, Ashkenazi, and Maida, who...
Oh, wow. All the buddies together.
Yeah. And it's signed.
Oh.
Which is nice. What's not to like about that? So I've really been enjoying it.
Wonderful.
And then here is the cool one. I picked this up for my good friend back in Brussels. And I can't believe I'm not, just keeping it for myself.
Oh, wow.
Malcolm Sargent with Vienna, and it's Rossini Overtures.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing.
Oh, is it so? Oh, lovely. How much did that cost you?
This was not cheap.
Okay, I thought maybe you got it.
No, this was
No,
not cheap.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna be.
this was not cheap.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not. It's going to my buddy, but
Well, that's a lovely
this
gift.
one has been played maybe twice, maybe. But it's got This is. They had somebody who they must have found the set. They had a bunch of Rossini. Yeah. So that.
Oh, Tony.
I think that's it.
Wonderful,
Thanks
my
for-
friend.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So now
Thank you.
let's hope. Rita, hi.
You've muted me.
No, I unmuted you.
You unmuted me. Oh, good. And I'm glad to hear you're making such great progress. That
Oh,
is
thank you. Thank you.
awesome. And of course, last week was a disaster. I still don't know what happened, but
You
that was
sound good now.
Bellini week, and I didn't get to show my copies of I Puritani. Oh well. My homework choice was this one, Answer Me,
Oh, lovely.
for the
Yeah,
second.
nice.
And it's thanks to Scott, I know about the Treasury series, and this is a Made in England, so that's a good one.
Those Treasury series were amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very true, and they sound really good. So next up is we're now past Bellini, of course, and here is Bernstein. And I don't remember if I'd ever heard this record before I pulled it out and played it, and it exploded in my head. It's phenomenal. It's a
His wife, Felicia Montenegro.
That's great. She did the spoken word part very well too, and that's what put me on a roll because I didn't even know he was married. You know, I knew I knew Bernstein through record jackets. I didn't ever know about him. So one of my listeners gave me his biography,
Oh,
and I
wonderful.
read it this week. I learned a lot. He might truly be a Renaissance man after all. He might have been. But that record just blew me away. I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, wonderful.
And it's the first recording, of course. So there's that. And then we move on to Trouble in Tahiti, which is maybe the closest he came to an opera. And he always wanted to write the Great American Opera. And this is on quadraphonic Columbia. Not that I have a decoder, but oh well. Let's see. Here is, moving on, Gordon Binkard. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Oh,
but,
don't know. Oh,
this is a really cool record. And of course, the Siegfried Idol on the other side. It's a 6i. Very nice. Then we have, this is a great series, the American Contemporary Series. Here, the B guy is Biscardi, along with Picker. This is a really nice record.
don't know those guys either. Wow.
And I have played this a number of times. I really like that one. Then we do have Bernstein represented here because this is the Carmen that I decided to show.
Yeah.
This is the one that he recorded for DG, Deutsche Grammophon. And it's a pretty good play. Yeah. Let's see here. We got a few more. This one features, let's see, Blacher.
Oh,
This is
Blacher.
another-
Yeah, good composer.
Another contemporary type record, and it's on the Decca Gold label, the American Decca. Unusual record, pretty interesting. Let's see, I have to pick and choose here. So this one is Boileau. Now we're into the French Baroque.
Oh, yeah.
This is-
Stuff, yeah.
This is on Vox, and it's mastered by Richard Van Gelder. He did a number of the Vox records. Let's see, here's Bloch, represented here by his violin concerto,
Oh,
played by Zaghetti. And this one is on Turnabout also.
Mhm.
A very nice record. I just played it today. And here is my representative for the day of the Mono RCA. This is another Bloch. This is Poème Mystique, his violin sonata number 2, played by Heifetz. And it's a good listen.
Cool.
And let's see, here's a very unusual record. This one threw me for a while. It's Boccherini and Field. Now, I had the Field Nocturnes, but I didn't know that he wrote a suite. Well, he didn't. These are Pistache, actually recorded in the 30s. And in my record, this is a 1953 33 done from 78s. And what they are is orchestrations or set using themes from those two composers. And it's really pretty cool. It's like Pop's music for 1950, and I liked it. I really did. And here's another great series. Another label to pick, never pass up, is the Connoisseur series.
Oh, really?
These are beautiful records, and the covers are they're related. I've seen quite a few. I have quite a few actually. And this particular piece is flute concertos from the 18th century Paris, played by Rampal.
Oh,
So-
Johnny Rampal.
I've probably used up enough time, but I did
No.
want to show this one.
Sure, you
I've got
sure.
more.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, this record is, the cover is terrible, but this is Bloch's piece that he wanted to write ever since he was a boy. And it is the sacred service of the Jewish faith. And it is outstanding. The record, luckily, is better than the cover here. And I highly recommend his sacred music as well as his art music. It's really terrific. Yeah, I could keep going for quite a while, guys. I have a stack.
Well, okay, it's okay. That's fine. That's great. First of all, you sound much better tonight, Peter. It's great.
Well, I got scared because I couldn't figure out what was wrong. So I'm using my laptop, which is fine, except I can't type on it. So
Were you using the phone last week? Was it last week on the phone?
I could try the phone.
No, the phone.
No, I like it like this.
The phone has problems.
Oh, okay. Well, this is my overhead light is shining in here. It's kind of weird. So, what have I got? Well, let's see. I'm still with Bizet here. It's the Carmen Suite on Columbia. Very nice record. Let's see. What else have I got? Oh, here's some Bizet. And this is his Te Deum, speaking of sacred works. He wrote some. And along with this is the Poulenc Gloria. This is a really amazing record, and it's on the Candide label, which I think is a Vox or possibly a Vanguard budget series. But it sounds good. This is a great L'Arlésienne suites. This is one of those old angels that's made in England. It sounds fantastic. I pick these up whenever I can find them with this little buff cover and everything. So,
Okay, one more, then we'll go to
one more. Okay, well, what's up? We have Beecham doing Symphony C. This was maybe the first Bizet success. Great little piece. I love it.
He does that stuff
Okay.
well.
Well, thanks so much for the time.
Oh,
and-
Peter, well done, and thank you. You sound great. So let's go to
Okay.
Ryan. Hey, Ryan, how are you?
Hey, very good. For the Beethoven, this is Gutrav and NDR, his late recording. This is the second and the fourth. So for next week, it's probably going to be the same record.
Oh,
I listened to both. They're both great.
yeah, he's amazing with Beethoven.
I like the.
Good. Brahms Beethoven 9 is very, very good.
This was a week or two ago. I had the Testament. I liked it so much. I had to track down it was one of the half notes.
What do you think?
It is better, and I'm glad I got it. It was about 17 pounds. I had to get it from England.
That's cheap. It's usually they're like 160.
If you buy it over there, it's cheaper. I guess it's a lot more common there. The problem is you get killed on the shipping. But since I was buying something from England, I bought a bunch of cheap records from them also, So the shipping by far was more than what the records cost. I got more of these great composers and their music. So this is Mravinsky's Pathetique, Tchaikovsky Pathetique number 6. It was on Deutsche Grammophon, of course, those famous 4, 5, and 6 he did. This sounds fantastic. I don't have the original DG to compare it to, but I kind of doubt that it's better than this. It's very transparent. It's very dynamic. It's really a great recording. So if you can find these budget Decas, when they redo Deutsche Grammophon, I think they improve them. This is a similar thing. It's Carmen Bizet with Bernstein. And this one has Marilyn Horne, James McCracken, and Tom Krause.
That's the one he did.
So this is, again, one of these Decas doing Deutsche Grammophon and probably improving on it. This sounds really wonderful. This is Elgar, Pomp and Circumstance, and Enigma Variations with Norman Del Mar, Royal Phil. So again, originally a Deutsche Grammophon, but I got the deck engineers, and this is the last one I got. It's Beethoven violin concerto with Grumio and Colin Davis. So this is a Philips, and again, I had the Philips original too, and this sounds a lot better. It's more transparent. It is a vast improvement. Wow. So whenever they do Philips or Deutsche Grammophon, I definitely get them. They had a bunch of Decca, but it doesn't make sense to me to get a Decca redoing another Decca. So you can just get a Stereo Treasure series or Ace of Diamonds or something. This is, I actually had one more. This is Symphony Fantastique with Elliso and Colin Davis. Really good Fantastique. So originally on Philips. I think Jim showed this a couple of weeks ago. Thomas Arne.
Oh yeah.
And it has this interesting green label. I never heard of Thomas Arne, but I recognized the album. I knew I had it. So he was a late 18th century British composer. Did a lot of theater music. He wrote the music for the song "Rule Britannia."
When Britain's first at heaven's front. Yeah, amazing.
Probably known more for theater and all, but this is wonderful. It's kind of a transition between Baroque and classical music. There's harpsichord in it, but these are great. I'm glad Jim showed this because I knew I had it. I just hadn't listened to them, and I enjoy them quite a bit.
Scott, have you seen that green label? The green
Which
label?
one?
Oh, weren't you watching? Okay, Ryan just showed a green label. I'll get back to Ryan.
It's
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's green.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it?
There was this is I don't know if I showed this before. This is Bach's Third Symphony on RCA. I think I did. It's because the Lyrda didn't do the third and the fourth, so you have to get them somewhere else if you want to complete the cycle.
The Happy Forest is an incredible work, and if you want to get the red version, there's a Naxos CD with the Happy Forest on that is just knockout. $7.
Who's conducting it?
Oh God, I should know. I've got it. It's such a fantastic recording. I forget, but it's very.
Okay. There was the thrift store I go to from the library. Somebody unloaded their collection there because I got 39 records one day. I went back the next day, got 21 more. 57 of them were $1, and 3 of them were $5. This is mostly classical. One of the let's see.
Oops.
You froze, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm getting freezing too.
I was just trying to find that record. Can you reboot, Ryan? We're just about went out of time anyway. I'll just do some comments.
All right.
Paolo, hey Paolo, how are you? One Rachel is great. It certainly is. Another that impresses me is Dr. Annie Cleveland. Yeah, That's on Telok. It's really good. Like side
Oh, yeah.
roles in the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ryan, not a shame. Sorry, Ryan. I think that happened last week too, didn't it?
Yeah, it's just Wi-Fi there.
Yeah.
Kind of ironic that Ryan froze in Maui.
Yeah, we'll see if he comes back. Anyway, guys, first of all, I want to say thank you to the Peanut Gallery again for great comments, great questions. And a very special thank you to Tony for getting up so early or staying up so late.
I actually stayed up today.
Oh, you did, Ed?
Yeah, doing a little bit of work.
You
I
on
just,
Are you on vacation?
family stuff.
Yeah.
Quasi. Yeah.
Anyway, and Peter, it was so
Yeah.
good to see you and hear you so well.
Great to be
work.
back.
I know, and of course the panel. Angie should be back next week. She's in Dallas, so great show. Thank you, Joey,
Thanks, Joe.
Joey.
and 5 stars. So guys, okay then. So we'll see you. My operation is August the 12th. That's a Wednesday. I won't be here, of course. And then
Got 2 weeks. We got 2 shows before that.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if Ryan comes back. Okay, Ryan, go ahead. Can you hear us?
There he is.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I was saying I got a whole bunch of records, and most of them were Buck. Most of them were later Deutsche gramophones, not the best sounding things, but I got a bunch of things that I never saw before, so I was glad to get them. But there were some EMIs. These are German EMIs. This is Janet Baker singing Mahler songs with Barbaroli.
Oh,
So German EMI.
when I was a kid, my dad had to arrange Kindertotenlieder for a different ensemble for part of his music college course. And I said, Daddy, what is that you're doing? He said, oh, it's called Kindertotenlieder by Mahler. I said, oh, what does it mean? He said, songs on the death of children. Good Lord.
Oh, what a thing to say.
God, Mahler.
Yeah. And so they had another one with Berlioz and more Mahler. She was one of my favorite singers. These are really, really well recorded. And I was very happy to pick up these.
That looks good.
There was one Argo in that there was a Haydn Falcon Mass.
Oh, nice.
So one of the few Haydn late masses I didn't have, so I was happy to get this too.
That looks nice.
They had, like I said, a lot of later Deutsche gramophone. This is a conductor named Bernard Klee with the Prague Chamber Orchestra.
Wow.
These are early Haydn symphonies, number 6, 7, and 8. So I'd never heard this before, so very happy to get that. Not the best sound, but it's good enough. They also had an old one. So there was a tulip I got from them also. This is Haydn Symphony number 98 and 88.
Lovely.
88's a great one. And this is Joachim.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, this was great. This sounds fantastic. I got this is a London Eine kleine Nachtmusik. Karl Munchinger in Stuttgart. Very good sound on this. I was surprised. Usually I get bored listening to this, but I was really quite enjoyed it because it sounded so good. And Divertimento number 1 also, Commercial 136. They had other Mozart. This is chamber music on Philips. This is Stephen Bishop. I guess Kovacevic. I forget to change his name, right? Jack Breimer.
Oh, yeah.
They play a Mozart's trio with a trio for piano, clarinet, and viola. So I never had that before, and that was a very good piece. That was new to me, and also his quintet, which is much more famous. But I really like the sound of Jack Breimer's clarinet playing, more so than this other one I got from EMI.
It's old school English vibrato. But Jack Breimer, listen to his Reacher Mozart concerto with Breimer. It's the best. It's incredible.
Yeah, I much prefer his sound to Gervais, but this record sounds better than that Philips. So I wish we were flip flopped. I wish I could have got that in EMI, but it is still very good. I got a Mahler 1 with Haitink and Concertgebouw. this is a very good Model 1.
Oh, that's good. Better than his Model 5.
Well,
Yeah, maybe so.
this is a weird one on Philips. I never would have bought, but it was $1. So it's Mozart's music from Don Giovanni, but with wind instruments, so no singing. So a bunch of the famous songs from Don Giovanni with the Netherland Wind Ensemble on Philips. This is old homework, but I didn't have this, so I was glad to get one.
Great.
Antarctica
Good.
on Dynagroove, your favorite.
Great record.
Yeah, great record.
There was this Speaker's Corner catalog mixed amongst all those records. Unfortunately, no Speaker's Corner albums are in there. This catalog, so very disappointed. I was looking hard, and I asked them, "Do you have any more records in the back?" And they said, "No, they brought out everything." So
Oh, you froze again, buddy. Okay, well, we'll call it a night. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, on the replay. Again, everybody, just great questions. Jim, apologize for just catching. That's okay, Jim. Rachel second. Charlie Mack and Scottish, as Jack said. And surprise, selling Cleveland on 2i. Wonderful.
Yeah, he would say.
Yes.
And High Tink's Model 5 is wonderful. It is very good. Okay, guys. So we're going to end the stream there. Just hang on just a second. Thank you for everybody for watching tonight. We really appreciate it. There were about 63 people watching at one time, so that's great.
Excellent.
Great to see you guys. Have a
Okay.
great week. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
Okay. Night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.